Hi guys, so welcome to our guest series. Today I'm super excited to introduce our guest for today's session. She is one of the well-known reputable event management company in Ghana. She left the corporate world in 2013 to start her own business, and she has grown it with one of the largest following on social media. She is a force to reckon with when it comes to event management. She's also into philanthropy. She co-founded a UK-based charity that takes care of people infected or affected with AIDS. They take care of their social welfare and social well-being. She also into charity work with people that have sickle cell and also breast cancer awareness. She is one of those huge promoters of breast cancer awareness. So I'm happy to introduce to you Debra-Jane Nelson. Welcome, Debra.
Thank you, Jay. Thanks for having me.
Namesake.
I know, right?
Jane.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
I have been following your blog, your video blog, and I must say it's amazing what you've started doing. I've read your articles on LinkedIn.
Thank you.
You've done a bit of contribution there as well.
Yes, you did.
And keep it up. I really enjoyed it. Even though I'm no more in the corporate world, it still helps me because now people who are trying to build their careers have come to me to provide that step for them.
Yeah.
So now I'm providing them the opportunity to be career men and women as well. So
The interesting thing is that actually when we say career, you could be in the corporate world, you could actually be an entrepreneur like you are. It's still a career. So I think it's interesting that you are first guest. So the question number one,
okay,
you ready?
Shoot.
So why did you leave? What drives you? Why are you passionate about what you're doing today?
Why did I leave? Okay, so when I joined the corporate world, my boss at the time told me, if you're in your role for more than 2 years and there is no growth in that role, then you're in the wrong role.
Wow, that's quite deep.
Yes. So that's what he told me when I joined the company.
Yeah.
And after 2 years, unfortunately for me, he left. Unfortunately for him, his role, there was growth in it, so he moved on. But he left me behind. And when he left me, there was no growth for me at all. And in one of your video blogs, you said, always ask.
Yes.
Ask.
Don't be afraid to ask.
Don't be afraid to ask. So I was asking, sending emails, looking for opportunities. It was a roadblock everywhere for me. And where I was, I knew that's not what I was meant to be doing. I mean, I have an MBA, and I would say I'm learned, I'm well exposed.
And you're a very intelligent woman. Yeah.
So, I mean, being a personal assistant to a managing director, for me, that wasn't it. I mean, that wasn't it. It was a good entry into the organization.
But you wanted more.
I wanted more. I wanted to move up or into other areas that would utilize my skills, my knowledge better. But it wasn't there for me. And before I left, it took months of thinking, if I leave, what am I going to do? If I leave, can I sustain my lifestyle by being unemployed? I have people relying on me at home as well. So it was a tough one. But I left.
All the same.
All the same. I left because, and you know what, being in that role that I wasn't happy in, I was easily getting irritated. When my colleagues just gone, I was easily angered at tasks that I was given. I was not happy anymore. The enthusiasm level had just dropped completely. And when I left, I said to myself, you know what, if the opportunity is not there, I could create one for myself.
Good.
Even this company that I'm working for at the time that had 92,000 employees worldwide, he started with one person.
Yes.
He created that opportunity, and now I'm fighting to be in an opportunity he created. So I thought, you know what, no, let me also create an updated one for myself. It's not easy, I would say. And a lot of people say, are you still doing this because you're passionate about it? And I always say, no, I don't think I'm passionate about it. I've created an opportunity. I want to see it grow. And for it to grow, I need to work hard. It's not about passion. it's about making sure what
Commitments.
exactly. It's like having a child. You've had a baby. You're not going to just leave it. You're going to make sure that that baby grows healthy, fulfilled, happy. And to me, that's what I'm doing. And also people say, oh, are you creative? Are you able to do this because you're creative? Now, a lot of other things that I do have nothing to do with creativity. Supporting charities has nothing to do with creativity. It's about seeing something or somebody else start something and helping them push. Like this breast cancer awareness program that I've signed up to. It's a group of women. I've seen you at one of the walks.
Yes,
actually.
yes, we do. On October,
In October, yes.
Yeah.
5-kilometer walk.
Yes.
So when I was approached, I saw how enthusiastic they were about this thing they've created.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of how enthusiastic I am when I start something and forcing to see it grow. So I thought, I'm going to help this with them. So it's from there, they don't even need to call me. As soon as October is approaching, I get myself together, I help them with all the campaigns, and also the sickle cell. My cousin is actually sickle cell. And one day she came to me and she said, Debbie, it's not fair that you keep helping people with HIV and people with breast cancer and you're not helping us with sickle cell. I was kind of forced into it, but hey. So that's another thing, looking at ways of helping people with sickle cell, people who cannot afford medication, and also creating more awareness, teaching them how to eat, what to eat, what kind of lifestyle to live, to be able to live a longer life, because they all feel like it's inevitable that they're going to die to sickle cell. We're all going to die anyway. But having that extra burden that I could die any day because I have sickle cell, that's not how God planned for us to live our lives. The other thing is, and it's also a tip that I learned, always analyze, always evaluate what you're doing. So I'm constantly evaluating what I'm doing. I'm constantly measuring my progress. I'm constantly measuring my results, analyzing my results, so that I can plan ahead. And I even looking at myself as an individual, also your character, the kind of person you are in the business that you're doing has to be in some sort of alignment, or else it's not going to work.
So you're always keen to develop yourself.
Exactly. I'm always developing myself. When I feel like I'm getting bored or I'm getting to a point where I'm beginning to lose interest, I take a little break away from it to rethink.
Sharpen the sword.
Exactly.
Stephen Covey says, sharpen the sword.
Then I come back refreshed. And I always say to myself, do I see myself doing this in the next 5 years? I'm 35 now.
Yeah.
So I always ask myself that when I'm 40, do I want to see myself still running around with the same cycle over and over again? And the answer is no. I want to have to move on from what I'm doing now. Evolve. However, what I'm doing now should still be there for somebody else to be doing.
Or one career tip. So our listeners can say, this is one tip I got from them. But now you're going to talk about, personal development, continuous growth.
Yeah, continuous growth, creating opportunities, working hard, evaluating what you're doing, measuring your results.
I like that. So you always be your own gauge, because people sometimes think that you have to wait for someone. People wait for their bosses to do like an appraisal, weigh you and say, oh, this is how far you are from your goal. But if you're doing it yourself, you're managing yourself, and I think that's the best way, because you are the one that will push your barriers if you're doing that continuously. So now you give us one final one. You said hard work, and I'll pick on the hard work.
Okay.
And that's a good career tip, because you can never, stop hearing of people think you just do what you're doing, you love it, you're passionate, and you become successful.
You can't. And another thing, Jane, you cannot rely on people.
Yeah.
And that's what pushes my hard work even more. It's like you ask people to do things, but it's never done up to the standard that you're expecting them to do it. After all, they don't have the passion, or they didn't have to work hard to get you where you are. So it's like you always have to work twice as hard
It's been fun talking to you. I really am grateful. Guys, I'm going to put her Instagram so we can follow her on Instagram.
Yes,
at ThinkMahogany. She is one of the, like, I hate your social media following is like a
I don't even know what they're looking for
or
looking at, but I hope they're happy when they
enjoy your work. That's why everybody's following you. So guys, I'll put it down there. Please feel free to follow her on Instagram and see the work she does. And also, if you need her expertise, please.
You teach now.
Oh, you teach, so that's good.
So I have a class that I run called Events Masterclass.
Yes.
So people who are interested in starting their own events companies, we do 10-week courses for them twice a week.
Wow, that's really cool. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. And I hope you invite me again.
Of course.
I really enjoyed it.
Of course. So guys, thank you, and it's good to have you.